Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Koko Saze, and if you're here for the first time, please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like and share this video. And if you're a second timer here, you're most welcome. You know I always love you, right? So today we want to talk about something interesting. You know it's always interesting. I always come with juicy topics. So today we want to talk about something about, should you get married for pregnancy reasons? Should you get married to a man because he got you pregnant? Should you get married to a woman because you got her pregnant? For the man, I would not want to say you should have plenty choice here, but let's leave it Sherry first. Let's leave it first. Let's go back to the woman. Okay, should you get married to a man because you got pregnant for him? Well, this is a difficult topic for me to handle, not because it's difficult to say, but because I always subscribe to the issue of closing your leg in relationship. However, after you try to close, but it's still open, and after it opened, it happened, and pregnancy now came. Now, what should you do? I do not subscribe to abortions. Do not take a life, because you don't have what it takes to create life. So never take a life. Now, having not taken the life, what do you do with the thing that is now growing in the inside? For a lot of people, they will tell you, oh, where's the man that impregnated you? Straight up, come and drop bride price, get married and settle down. I don't believe that should be the answer to such situations, because it could just be a one-night stand. It could just be a playboy that is just looking for the next beautiful girl to hit, and he's been trying to hit her and she's been saying no, and finally he had his way, and bam, that's it, she got pregnant. He's looking for the next person he wants to hit. He's not thinking of settling down anytime soon. He's a playboy. It could be any situation. So trying to force a lady to get married to the man that impregnated her, I believe 90% of the time, or let me say 90% is too much, 70% of the time is not the right thing to do. Because in the first place, is the lady even ready to go down the road of a married woman? It's one thing to be a mother, it's another thing to be a wife. Is she ready to carry the responsibility of being a wife and a mother at the same time at this stage? Why don't we think of, oh, the mistake has been done. Man, are you ready to accept that this is your child? Yes, it's my child, no problem. You woman, have your baby. Man supports this baby. However, if you do not want to get married, it is fine. Because we've seen people out of just youthful exuberance do all manner of dumb stuff, and at the end of the day end them up in marriage, or end them up getting pregnant, and then they are forced to get married, and the marriage becomes a disaster. Because I love you game as a child or as a youth growing up, seeing a young boy in your area, in your street, or in your school, on campus, that is dressing fine, a young brother in the Lord that is all suited up and he looks good for husband, is not enough to say the person is a husband material. It's not enough to say the person is a wife material. So I do not subscribe to the institution that says when a woman gets pregnant for a man outside wedlock, they make it inside wedlock. I don't subscribe to that. However, the mistake has been done. It cannot be erased. It has happened. Nothing can change that. I feel it is time to cancel the two people and find out which way do you people want to go. Do you see yourself as a couple? Do you see yourself being able to settle down together and build a home? If the answer is no, I know as a parent it can be disheartening, it is heartbreaking for you to say, oh, especially when you're not meeting with your fellow Christian mothers. who will be laughing at you and saying your child is not well trained, you did not train your child well. Or as a father, you are meeting with your fellow fathers in the fatherhood business and they are saying, oh, you did not train up your daughter or your son well, and how come they did this? See, trust me, that should not bother you. And like some people will say, now who they catch, now not get sense. Some of them that are laughing at you now, their children are doing worse than what your child did. The fact that your child did not abort the baby, they came to you and owned up that they are pregnant, it shows that they have a level of respect, a level of fear, and a level of reverence for God. So I believe that no matter the disgrace you think you're going to have, it is better to eat it now than to eat divorce later. Because if you force them to get married, what if 1 year down the line the marriage crashes? Would you rather have a daughter that got married outside wedlock and had to get married while pregnant and finally came out of the marriage after 2 years or 4 years divorce, which she has now become second hand? Or you rather have a daughter that got pregnant and had a child in your home who will later get married respectfully to a man that loves her? Which do you prefer? Which do you prefer? So I think parents should look beyond themselves. Look beyond your pride. Look beyond yourself. Consider the future of your child. The Bible said, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. Yes, I know sometimes as parents, you've actually tried your best, but these children just end up trying to disgrace their parents. I understand that. But at the same time, I want you to also, as a mother and as a child, to someone in years past, I want you to put yourself in their shoes and counsel them. Be their friend. Ask them, what do you want? Now you're pregnant, what's the next stage? What do you want out of this marriage? And I know that for sometimes for ladies, they will quickly say, yes, I want to settle down with the man. Don't be quick to allow your daughter say, I want to settle down because she wants to hide her shame. Find out, what kind of guy is she pregnant for? Is there a match? Do they look like people that will survive the next 10 years, 20 years of their life in peace as a married couple, or they are just going to battle through the marriage, all because of one silly mistake that they made? So I need you as a parent and as a young lady out there, as a parent, look after your children, your girl child, your male child. Make sure that they are keeping to the guidelines of what you brought them into, of the line you've showed them. Make sure you show them the right path to go, which is the way of holding on to their father, their God, holding on to the precept of marriage is honorable with the bed undefiled. Make sure they are holding on to this thing. And if for any reason, as a young lady, you know that the bed is already defiled, it has been defiled, it is time to undefile it. It is time to hold back yourself and tell yourself, let me hold back. There's a name people call it, this celibacy or whatever the English people speak. But it is possible for you to hold yourself back, yet you can no longer be the version you used to be anymore. I understand that it's been taken, but you can redeem yourself by saying, henceforth, let me hold back. Let me not sleep with every Dick and Harry that throws marriage at my face. Because there are a lot of guys throwing marriage at your face right now. How many of them are you ready to open your leg for before the marriage comes? And how many abortions are you ready to do before the marriage comes? Don't forget, for every blood that you spill, you give an account for it. So say no to abortions. Say no to horrid marriage because of pregnancy. Say no to defiling of beds before marriage. And let's live a life of purity, a life of wholeness, because a lot of people go into marriage out of pregnancy and they are left broken. I mean, they are broken in marriages because they know that if they were just careful before now, if they had just stayed whole, if they had not made that mistake of sleeping with that guy, that lady, they would have made better choices in marriage. So for the sake of the future, for the sake of the generation that is coming after us, for the sake of the unborn child, think through and make the right decisions. Do not hurry into marrying someone because you impregnated them or because they got you pregnant. Instead, think of your future and make the right decisions for your future. Thank you so much. If you listened to this, I would like to hear your comments. You may think differently and say, no, he got pregnant, so therefore he should marry me. Well, opinions are, you're free to your opinion. Just drop it in the comment section. Ask the question you want to ask me. I'm sure I'll be ready to answer you in another video. Thank you so much. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe, like this video, comment on this video, and share. Share this video. Until I come your way again, God bless you.